So sorry if this is repetitive, but I do know that there's some people who haven't or will need to see this later on. So are we good to start, Kennedy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. Here we go. Okay, so we're calling this the Emerald Club, and we're excited because let me just let it present. Because Kennedy and I actually just got off a call planning some new things for us, and so yeah, we're just excited for this. Okay, next slide, please. I swear I did this last time. Hold on.
You're good. I'm used to super slow things because that's my computer. It's like so slow.
Okay, so I need to go back one slide. Here we go. So why, oh lordy, why Emerald right away? So one of the really awesome things about this business is that you can, well, what I love about it is that like with each rank that you're hitting, you're adding more people to your team. And so, and for myself, the whole reason I joined was for the community. And so it's just fun to, get more people added in with you. So with Emerald, you are unlocking your earning potential. This is where I don't want to say where it all starts because I feel like Diamond is really where it all starts, but like this is, the first check in the right direction. So Kennedy, you want to talk about the steps or why it's important?
Yeah, so this piece below, or is the slides changing?
What?
This piece below.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this piece below.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the slide was trying to change. Okay, so anyway, no, you're good. And I was also messaging in the chat, so I sorry, I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, so Emerald obviously is what we call unlocking your business, because this is the first step to being like, okay, I am a business builder. I am taking coaching seriously and I'm going to do it. And so that's why we call it unlocking your biz. But just a lot of different, perks come with being Emeralds. And a lot of them come down to logistic reasons, like qualifying for team cycle bonuses, being able to build up like a bank of volume is what we call, or like a savings account. And all of this, it doesn't have to make sense to you right now, because once you get there, you'll kind of experience it for yourself. But also at Emerald, you get free customer leads. So people sign up with Beachbody, like on Beachbody On Demand, for example, and they don't go through a coach. And so once you're Emerald and you're hitting Success Club, you qualify for these free customer leads. So these people who have no coach, who didn't sign up with anybody, who needs like some guidance, and you just get them for free, which is cool. And then obviously with Emerald comes a lot of recognition, team support. You move up kind of the ladder into a leadership role. And then two, it also gives you that credibility and confidence as you are talking to more coaches or potential coaches about coaching, and you kind of have that like under your belt that like, I am a business builder, I do know what I'm doing, like I have taken the first step and I know I can help you do that too. And then just with Emerald, you're also showing your coach that you're invested, and therefore you're showing that you're worth our investment as well in our time. And so you unlock more leadership training, more one-on-one calls, and just like higher level thinking and training, things like that as well. And then again, it's just one step closer to your why. And with the vision call, I feel like that really, that helps. Anyway, go ahead, Meg.
Nope, I agree with all that. That was great. So moving on to Emerald. What is Emerald? Just wait for it. Of course. So Emerald is you plus 2 people. So a lot of you may already know this, but I want to kind of just remind you how simple this is. So you plus 2, it means there are 2 people underneath you that either want to coach and be a runner like yourself, or they want to be somebody who gets the VIP discount. They get 25% off all their products and are, wanting to take advantage of that. So you guys, one of our like non-negotiables as coaches is always like hitting Success Club. You're helping at least 3 people get started on their journeys. Well, you only need 2 people under you. So if you've done that, then you should be Emerald. So yeah, one sponsor, one active coach on each leg, left and right. And you guys, if you're married or have a spouse or a mom or a dad or whatever, that can even be one of your people, somebody that is your controlled account, that you can then later on, build that account. It's like a double of you. And so it is very simple. Like, and even, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't need to be that hard. If you are simply sharing on your stories, showing up every day, sharing your products and doing all that, and you have probably more than 2 followers, then you should be hitting Emerald quickly, because people are going to be hooked on what it is you're doing. They're going to be inspired by your consistency, and they're going to ask questions if you haven't already reached out to them. So Emerald is not hard at all. That's simply what it is.
Yeah, I think the trick too, something to think about with Emerald, this is where I see a lot of misconceptions with my new coaches, is in order for you to rank advanced, they have to have the coach account. And like Meg said, they don't actively have to be coaching, but they do. This is kind of where your job comes into play. Like, you have to understand the benefits of the coach account. And with that comes, they get that 25% discount. And then you have to share that value with them that, hey, like, this is the best route if you're wanting to save money. And so what I do with my people is when I sign them up, I always recommend the coach account, obviously. And then I just tell them why, like, okay, you'll get the 25% discount. We'll check back in a month, see how you're liking your product, if we need to switch it up. But anyway, just like walk them through that and talk them through to see the benefits. But this is, so why does it make sense to sign up my spouse first? And my coach, my mentor, told me the exact same thing. And I was like, I have no idea why you're telling me to do this. I don't even understand like the comp plan. I don't understand anything you're saying or any lingo, but I know my coach is super successful and she wants me to be super successful. And so I'm going to do what she says. And so obviously we're here to walk you through like the why, but I chose to go Emerald just because my coach, she was like, this is what you need to do if you want to be successful, move your business forward. And I was like, okay, done. So again, this is just an opportunity for you to maximize the comp plan, the compensation plan, or how you earn. So essentially, when you sign up your spouse, we want them to be on your weak leg. And if you're not sure about which your weak leg is, you can talk to one of us, whoever your upline is, and we can like show you. But you want to sign up your spouse or a controlled account. So if you don't have a spouse or partner, you could do like your mom or your dad or your brother or sister, somebody like that, what we call a controlled account. And we want them to be on your weak leg, because essentially we really want to grow that weak leg. And again, none of this has to like make sense right now, but later on the pieces will kind of click together for you. But essentially what that does for you is later on you have this controlled account in a really, really awesome place in your downline, that once you go diamond and later on down the road, you may need to build their account, which if you're building their account, you're controlling it, right? And that, I don't know, so their volume and their purchases underneath them are going to cycle through that account, which is income for you, and then cycle up through your account. So you're getting 2 streams of inline versus you're just your main account. So essentially it's a really, really good opportunity to, like we said, maximize the comp plan and also to build rank later on. So you go Emerald and then you go Diamond, and then from there you want to go 1-star. And that's how I got to 1-star, is I built my husband's or fiance or whatever, his account to Diamond. And so it's also, it kind of gives you that opportunity to still grow without having builders, let's say, and then 2, that gets you halfway to Emerald, which is what we're pushing for right now. And it also gets you 2 success code points if you're signing them up with a challenge pack. And then also another added benefit is when you're signing up your spouse or whomever with that challenge pack, you get an opportunity to try a new product. And so what I did is I think it was like the 3-day refresh kit challenge pack with Justin's account. And so I was able to do the 3-day refresh and get that experience and that testimony and something else I could talk about and speak into. So as you can see, like, there's a lot of benefits with doing it this way. And Meg and I wouldn't tell you or encourage you to do this if we didn't do this either. So these are steps that we did and that are benefiting us later on down the road as well.
Definitely. Okay. Trying to go to the next page. This is so bad. Okay. So, not this one. All right. So, how to place your spouse on the weak leg for long-term growth. So we, right here, this is a picture of your back office. So when you sign in, you go to monitor my business, and then you can go to, as you can see right here, preferred placement, and then always choose the left or the right based on the week. You know, you can do this for everyone, not just your spouse, but just everyone. So this is something that I have a hard time with. Always like not switching it. Because for a while I was like really needing a lot on my right leg. So then it would always go there. And then I had like way too many on there, you know? So if you push, put weak leg, then it will automatically place it. Because sometimes, especially when you're first starting out, your weak leg isn't really there yet. Like, you know, you don't for sure know which one's going to be more weak, right? Would you agree with that, Kennedy? Like,
yeah.
So if you go into preferred placement, then you can do that. Also, you guys, this is a great way for you to going to monitor my business and going to sponsorship drill down. That's where you can monitor also your volume, your team success points, and all that stuff. I'm a very visual person, so like one of the first things I always do in the morning is like check my back office. Like, you know, I need to see where people are at, what I need to do to get them active or whatever. So really utilize the back office stuff there. Do you have anything to add about that?
Yeah. Is somebody else talking?
Yeah, I said, can I ask a question really quick about this?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you go into preferred placement and you select placement type and you set preferred, and then it says placement ID, is that ID attached to a person?
Yes.
So you do this every single time? Does that make sense?
So you won't need to do that right now if you're like brand new, but like myself, I have a second business center. So it's kind of hard to it's kind of confusing to say, but like it'll have their coach ID, right? And then a placement ID. So for myself, I like to, because I want to build my main account, but for income wise, I want them under my second account or my second business center. So you don't need to worry about this right now, but you would put the coach ID, and then for placement ID, it would be my second CBC's ID. But you don't need to do that.
Yeah. So then do I keep it as automatic?
Right. Yes.
So we don't set preferred. We keep it automatic.
You can. So let's say like Carly, for example, who's a brand new coach, she has a lot on her left leg, I think it is, but none on her right. And so in her instance, she's going to want to switch it, her preferred placement, to her right. So it starts to balance out. But where your account is really balanced, evenly balanced, you could do automatic, you could do left or right. It really doesn't matter, because from here on, we just want to keep your account balanced, your legs balanced. So you could do automatic and then just see where it places it after. And does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess the reason I'm asking is I just had to submit, I probably didn't have to, but I just submitted one of those like switch placement forms because I had like all of my friends going on the same leg, and they're all discount, like don't know if they're going to stick around. Like I just know that personally, they haven't said that. But what I don't want to happen is to like lose a whole leg, because all of my friends like stopped drinking the Shakeology. So I was dividing them. I had like family, friend, family, so that I could keep them more balanced. Perfect. And it was putting, because it was just going automatically, it was alternating, but I had all three friends sign up the same day. And so all three friends, or two of the, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. But anyways, so then I like watched some videos, and it was like you could always set up to your weak leg, but I'm confused because it asked for the placement and ID, and I realized that number like coincided with a person, but I just wanted it to do it for every new person, like put them on a weak leg.
Yeah. So don't mess with IDs or any numbers. Just always have it set left or right, and then automatic. I think it should go back and forth, like you said. Yeah. For some reason, I have trouble with my preferred placement. Like I have it set on my left leg right now, and it always goes to my right. So I always have to do the placement change. It's just really funky for me. So, but yeah, don't worry about like the IDs or numbers. Just for right now, just keep it really simple, left or right leg.
Okay. Thank you.
Does that help?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Diamond. So you guys, after Emerald, our next like focus is diamond. And this is something that is so, just like emerald, it is something that is 100% a decision by you and something you can 100% also do. So diamond, the perks of diamond are, you are maximizing your team cycle bonuses. So every time you are cycling or you're earning that team cycle bonus, for an emerald coach, it's $14 each cycle. And for a diamond, it's $18. You may think that's not a lot of money, but like you can cycle multiple times. And we kind of talked about this, I feel like, on the vision call, but also you are earning that like name or that like leadership, credibility. People are looking to you as a leader because you are a leader. This means you've built a team and you're gaining confidence in yourself and your ability to lead a team. So diamond, the two greens are emeralds. So you would need 2 working coaches or a controlled account that you build to emerald. So obviously emerald, which is 2 people underneath. So 2 emeralds and then 3 active VIP coaches or discount coaches or working coaches on each leg. So it's essentially 12 people because 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people underneath you for you to be a diamond coach. Once you hit diamond, then you also are qualifying for big team retreats. That is super fun. And like I said, for myself, community was what I worked or wanted to do, why I joined. And so working hard to reach diamond was like awesome for me because then I got to go to the retreats and meet new people. And now they are a part of my life. And I've, just been forever grateful for that. So also you are one step closer to Star Diamond, in which Star Diamond quarterly bonuses start at 2-star and it starts at like $900. That means each quarter, so 4 times a year, you would earn that money. And then 5-star is around like 2,300. 10-star is like 10 grand, and 15 is like way more. And the cool thing about it is not only is that a lot of money and that's awesome, but that means you are being a successful leader, a successful coach. You are running a successful business because you are helping other people hit these ranks, which means they are simply helping other people helping change people's lives. And that's what we're here for. Also, part of the star bonuses is like, say you are a 5-star coach, you get the 5-star bonus and the 2-star bonus. If you are a 10-star, you get 10-star, 5-star, and 2-star bonus. So it's really cool, a great incentive to help your team and help, you run a business. Yeah, Kennedy, do you have anything to add about that?
I think this is really cool that this is included in this specific, that we included it because it's so applicable to where you guys are at now, just starting. Like Meg and I both have retreats like right around the corner, and diamond is the qualification. And so unlocking your business with emerald and then sprinting to diamond is like where we want you to be, where we encourage you and just can see this for you. So
yeah. Slowly. Oh, also with diamond, you guys, diamond is totally a 30 to 90 day goal. For both of us, when we both started, well, I guess I'm not for sure for Kennedy, but like I started kind of slow and was like unaware of everything. Like my coach had to tell me, you're almost diamond. I was like, oh, what's diamond? I didn't do trainings like this. And so it is just something that you can totally do. If you are simply helping 3 people every month, at least, showing up every day for yourself and helping, people on your team get started on their journey and helping them be successful coaches, like you can hit diamond so quickly. So anything, Kennedy?
Yeah, absolutely. If we're doing like, as we go through and you get familiar with the tracker and all those things and making the power hours like a daily part of your routine, doing those things, the things we do every single day, like there's no way you won't hit diamond just because it's how it works. It's the compound effect.
Exactly. You want to talk about this?
Yeah. Okay. So who will you talk to first? When you're pushing to go emerald, emerald is typically your closest people, like the people within your inner circle. So this is your family, your friends, maybe people you went to high school with, like just people that you have some sort of relationship with. I went emerald because I had Justin and my mom, And so Emerald, that's why we say Emerald is a decision, because it's literally you reaching out to those people and being like, hey, like I'm doing something new. Like, do you want to do this with me, or do you want to support me? I think a really, really good approach to reaching out to these friends, families, and people, or actually something I did with 80 Day Obsession. So I still did this almost 3 years into the business, is just reaching out, because as a new coach, you're kind of like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I just don't know. And just being honest, just being like, hey, like I'm trying this new program, or I'm doing this new thing. Like, I really want somebody to do it with me, to hold me accountable, and just to have somebody to do it with. Like, do you want to try it with me? And that worked, like I said, 2.5 years into the business. I had a handful of girls jump in and do 80 Day Obsession with me. And so it's just a very honest approach, so you don't have to be like, I don't know, feel weird that you might not know all the things, or just things like that. And then 2, just asking for your family's support. And like Justin, he does the workouts on and off and drinks like Shakeology and things like that. But ultimately, like, he doesn't coach. So I just run his account essentially. So that is Emerald.
Totally. Okay, so now you guys, thinking about, like she said, you know, your friends, family, networking, think about who would love to do this with you. Like, who do you want to be on your team? The cool thing I think really about this business is that you get to pick and choose who you get to work with. Like, for my teaching job, like I didn't get to choose. Like, I needed a job and took the interview, accepted the job, and I didn't get to choose who my coworkers were, you know? But this, like, you are in control of who you're inviting and who you are interacting and connecting with on social media. And so, you know, think about who do you want to work this biz with, and invite them to join your group, your accountability group, your sweat squad, whatever you call it, and invite them to get started the same way that you did. We'll have an info session later this month, where you can reach out to people who are interested and ask them to join in for that call, and see if it's something that they would like to get started with. You know, if they are afraid but want to learn more info, talking to your spouse or your person that you want to have as your controlled account, or somebody that you think could benefit from it, your parents, you know, whoever, and get them started with a 3-day refresh performance line, you know, whatever it may be. So you can earn those 2 Success Club points as well. And also, we really like to, encourage you to come up with a list of those people. So it's like easier. We both are very like, we need lists of things. Like, I need it out in front of me. I need to see it, you know, so you are aware of who it is that you can then reach out to. Yeah, so we will have a race to Emerald now this week. And we have giveaways, first come, first serve. We have a whole bunch of different prizes that we've put together for you guys, and that you can claim. So whoever is hitting Emerald, and maybe you guys, if you're already Emerald, do Emerald again, like go Emerald again. That means add in 2 more people, or help one of your coaches reach Emerald, you know, whatever it is. We want to help you be successful, and we've got some fun things for you guys. Do you have anything, Kennedy?
No, I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions or anything? Because I know, like, I have a few Emeralds on this call. So do you guys have any like insight that you want to give to like people watching the recording or anything like that?
Nada.
Okay, that's totally fine. But again, like, an Emerald is unlocking your business, and then we're running straight to Diamond, just so we can get you into that leadership role of helping those other women build those coaching businesses, and then just qualify for all the fun things, the retreats and everything that we do. But I'm just super excited for you guys, because Emerald is exciting. Emerald is fun, and it's where we get to really, I don't know, just shout you out and lift you up and celebrate your success, and then get right back after it for Diamond. So I'm stoked.
Okay, let's take a boom real quick. I've got this fancy new filter.
You got a fancy new filter?
Yeah, it's just the one with the squiggles, remember?
Oh yeah, the squiggles.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, mine was a picture, so I totally missed the boomer.
Okay,
can we do that again? Because I messed that up. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's much better.
All right.
Okay, I do have one more question. I'm sorry, I'm the question queen.
Go ahead.
Just get used to that. When do you start building out, like, did you wait? So for Diamond, for instance, you need like 4 coaches. Was it after you got those 4 coaches that you started building out your controlled account? Or does it make more sense to build out my husband's controlled account with people I know will stay so that he'll maintain his Emerald status? And since discount coaches are so much easier to come by. Does that make sense? It's like, should I build that controlled account first? And then, like, did either of you do that, or did you just go like straight down?
I built my account first because the ultimate goal is to get you solid first, right? And then so I would build you to where you're solid, or where you're like, if you're like super sprinting for Diamond, to where you have your minimum, and then start building his account. But I would get you solid first, just because no matter where you're placing people, whether it's under you or him, like yours is the ultimate account, right? Where you want that income to come through. And then 2, like, you're going to face the battle of inactives no matter where they are. If they're on his account or your account, it's inevitable. We'll always have those people who cancel or who don't order. And so it's just, I would, what do you have a different advice, Meg? Or
I was just going to say, do you mean building him like to Emerald or Diamond?
To Emerald.
Okay. So I would say, like Kennedy said, building yourself first. And then once you have a coach that's like Emerald or about to be Emerald, then I would start building him. But yourself first for sure. And I always say, like, a solid Diamond, it is at least 5 on each leg, whereas like at least maybe even 6, because like she said, people are going to go inactive and whatever. But once you have a working coach that's probably like, you know, working and wants to hit Emerald and says they're going to, and they have people signed up or lined up, then start filling those spots for your husband. So then, like, once you, like, I'm such a person that, especially as we were pushing for elite, like we had so many of us going into qual at the same time, like getting all the ducks in a row. So we're all pushing at the same time. So like, you don't want like your other girl to be Emerald and then you have everyone else active, but you didn't have anybody under your husband. Like, have it all ready to go. So it's like, because odds are like that 7th week, somebody on her side might go inactive, but you know what I mean? Like, you really want to work hard those 6 weeks and like really be mindful and aware of like what's going to happen. So being in touch with whoever your working coach is, if that even makes sense, like just really like strategic, I don't know the word, you know, being strategic about it.
What's that?
I said, yeah, that helps.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, but I would, and we kind of talked about this, like if you get to that point where you're like, I'm pretty solid, I have this other working coach and I want to build Cole's account, always keep in mind though, like those rock stars that you may come across that you're like, I really see potential in this person to coach, or this person, you know, maybe down the road or something like that. Always put them in your business center and under you, because they're gonna, like, if they go Diamond, they're gonna help you rank advance versus like Cole rank advance, which is awesome, but ultimately we want you to first. So
okay,
just a little in-depth insight, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, so Chelsea, I looked in my downline and Chelsea is halfway to Emerald. Yes. Woohoo! So she is super close.
Oh, sorry.
I just got my recognition